Okay, so this may not be a glamorous step, but it's a good one. So I want to briefly share with you a message today of an alternative that you can do if you're making or trying to make those big expansive steps and leaps that are so exciting, right? We talk about them and we hear a lot about them and a lot of people, rev us up. But sometimes when we're doing that, we can find that they're not sticking. So this could be changes you're making in your life, bring to mind whatever comes, could be things you want to shift, change, transform, step up into the next level, and so on. And so when we're trying to make these big leaps, we're always encouraged, right, by many people on the internet and outside to make the leaps and take those leaps. And there is definitely a time and place for that. I've experienced it myself personally. Sometimes with a client, I will know and see and sense that the next step for them is a big, gigantic, expansive leap forward. But I want to just draw your attention to it's not always that way. And this is the piece maybe that we don't see a lot of online, because maybe it doesn't seem so interesting and exciting. But I tell you, it is powerful. So I want to encourage you, if you have been feeling like you are either trying to take these big leaps and it's you do and you don't expand and you don't stay there and you kind of come back down and contract back down, or you find yourself not, I've got my cardigan half on and half off there, you find yourself not even taking the leap, right? Or you're kind of like freeze mode and you're not even sure. Here's an alternative. And it's simple. It's to allow yourself to take slow, steady, incremental steps one at a time and go as far as you're comfortable. And this is not a sexy concept. And this is why we don't talk about it a lot. But I can tell you a lot of the things that I've done, I've eased myself in. I've created a kind of steady, stable, warm bath kind of energy, right? And I do this a lot with people when they come to work with me. It might be that they want to make a change, but when they look at making this big, expansive change, it feels too big and too scary. And if we don't know how to hold that and integrate that in, it just doesn't stick. And that's why you can feel you can kind of be going round in circles, not making changes and kind of staying stuck. And it's a very frustrating energy to be. And I know because it's happened to me many times over the years. And and there were times when I used to try and fight that. So these days I'm a lot better at knowing the difference between when it is real, genuine time to take a big, expansive leap, and then when really what my body, my nervous system, my energy at the moment, your energy at the moment, what it can really hold. And there are times on this journey where it isn't the huge, expansive steps, it is the small, baby steps, maybe the consistent steps, maybe the edging out into the next thing that you're thinking and feeling, maybe making subtle changes and allowing your body to integrate those and doing it piece by piece. So see what comes to mind. Pop me a comment below if anything comes up. But this isn't also to disregard the big expansive steps, because there are definitely times where it's enough of the baby steps, time to expand. But this is the piece that I see a lot of people, they miss. And then when they don't go expansive, they feel then that something's wrong with them, or they've got a load of healing work to do and a load of kind of in-depth stuff that's really time consuming. And often it's just easing ourselves in. And I use that more and more, and I find it really effective. It's how I've done a lot of things. So drop me a comment below. Let me know how you feel about that. If you're just joining me, beautiful soul, yeah, just pop a comment below, let me know, and you can just, I'll finish now and you can just watch the replay and receive the message. So I've got to go. And I send you lots of love and thank you for joining me and receiving these words whenever they land on you. So lots of love. I'll see you tomorrow.